the streets, I am the struggle.
Yeah, I'm the struggle.
I bleed the streets, I am the struggle.
Yeah, I'm the street.
I bleed the streets, I am the struggle. Play the cuts like peroxide, waiting to bubble. Still trapping with this rapping, yeah, I'm going in. Trying to murder everything, even the pad and pen. No witnesses, no survivors. Red Cross, Glock fire, hot lava, head lost.
Slum 1200 GGI mob shit. And I'm back. And I'm going to give y'all another ep. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to talk about some of the shit that went down. I won't say this was 2001. Probably was 2000, you know. I think it was 2000. 2000 or 2001. So anyway, long live my partner Shitty, man. You know what I'm saying? Man, that bitch really done had a lot of little situations, you know what I'm saying? Like, where we done been together when crazy little shit done happened, you know what I'm saying? Like, just off the wall, out of the blue shit, you know what I'm saying? But anyway, long live Shitty, man. And long live that bitch Coco, you know what I'm saying? One of my partners just passed away off a Million Magnolia. Long live Coco. So, you know, nigga trapping at this time, like we young, you know what I'm saying? So we really out there on some real block shit, like bleeding the block, like nigga out there all day, all night, you know what I'm saying? Like sun up, sun down, nigga out there, you feel what I'm saying? So shit had then went to getting a little hot and shit, you know what I'm saying? To where like, I ain't gonna really say shit even went to getting hot, cause shit had been hot. It's just like nigga had then went to like putting a little more thought into what they was doing, you know what I'm saying? Like hustle, forward as hustling, you know what I'm saying? Like we really was trying to get, we really wasn't trying to be hanging outside. Like we was trying to be on the block, but we was trying to be ducked off at all times, you know what I'm saying? Just making our money. Really more so overnight, you know what I'm saying? We ain't just want to be sitting out there at nighttime late like that, you know what I'm saying? We'd rather be in the house trapping at night and be standing out in the day. So we wind up jamming this little yab, you know what I'm saying? He stayed on the block. So we wind up finding this little yab, you know what I'm saying? He stay on the block, you dig? So we jam him up, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, pop him off a few yabs, you feel me? He letting us bang in his house, you know what I'm saying? So we did that shit for a few days, you know what I'm saying? To where we had that bitch we had that bitch jumping, you feel me, overnight. Like, I'm talking about like 1,500 a night, you feel what I'm saying? Like, that's good. Like, we ain't nothing but, you know what I'm saying? Well, I'm like 18 at the time, you know what I'm saying? Probably 18 going on 19, you feel me? My partner, like, he like a year younger than me, you feel me? So he was like 17, 18, you feel me? Yeah, we probably was like, yeah, it was like, I was like 18, he was like 17, 18, I was like 18, 19. But anyway, that's good, you know what I'm saying? Like, nigga making 1,500, like 1,500 a night. That's between both of us, though, you know what I'm saying? Like, we'll make 1,500 together for the little nights that we was in there, you feel me? So that's how we had that bitch going to elevate, you know what I'm saying? So bam. Now we jugging out the house, you know what I'm saying? Like, but dude who in the house, he already kind of like, you know, like, at first, you know what I'm saying, nigga younger, so nigga really not paying attention to like a lot of people characteristics, you know what I'm saying? Like I'm not knowing he kind of like slow at the time, you know what I'm saying? Nigga just young, nigga moving fast, you know what I'm saying? Nigga got somewhere to jug, you know what I'm saying? We making money out of this bitch, so I'm not even looking at the man like that. I just know he a you feel what I'm saying? And he smokes, so that's all that mattered to me at the time, you know what I'm saying? So one night, you know what I'm saying, we in there, you dig, we jugging, you feel me? So one night we in there, we jugging, you dig? But we hadn't got a little, like we hadn't came up on a little rock rental, you dig? Like we hadn't ran across a little rock rental, so we really moving around. And if I ain't mistaken, the car had, I think the car was for the nigga who house we was in. I think it was his people car. Some type of way. I think it was his sister, old man car or something. But dude had like then sold us the car on the slick, like, you feel me? But he went with his move. Like we ain't knowing nothing about titles and all that, you know what I'm saying? We just thinking, man, Austin, Texas was popping. At this time, nigga young and dumb, you feel me? Nigga ain't thinking about titles, you feel me? Nigga just thinking, man, dude then told us, you know what I'm saying, what he wanted for the car. We gave him that, you feel me? He showed us the little paper in the car. That was the bill of sale, you know what I'm saying? Whole time he still got his title, so bam. Now we jugging in the car, you did. We done went to, you know what I'm saying, New Orleans Center. This one New Orleans Center open, you feel me? And Damon's and shit in Carrollton. We done went and bought iceberg, you know what I'm saying? I got an iceberg sweater on. My partner got the iceberg sweater on. You know, like we soccer balling, you hear me? Like we feeling ourselves, you hear? We got a little trap spot doing like 15 a night between both of us. You know what I'm saying? Like we got us a little two-door Honda Civic, you dig? Like we done went tinted that bitch up. We feeling ourselves, got that bitch washed up, you know what I'm saying? Like we moving around in that bitch. So like the next day, you know what I'm saying? Like after we got the call, you know what I'm saying? The following day, we went tinted the bitch up and all that. So now we going to move in a little. We ain't really being in a little spot like that to where we got this car now. We just won't. We got gas on our chest. We won't just ride. You know what I'm saying? We still come around and grind, but we doing more riding than hustling. You know what I'm saying? So, dude, he like taking advantage of that. You know what I'm saying? The nigga who house we buy. So he lays up there. He see we be, you know what I'm saying? Well, I was leaving my shit in the nigga house because my partner used to be having this shit on him. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like that nigga was a tuck artist. They ain't finding nothing on him, you know what I'm saying? And I wasn't that good with tucking, so I'm gonna stash my shit, you know what I'm saying? So bam, I got my shit in dude kitchen, you feel me? Like in his the little thing over the stove, you feel what I'm saying? Like I got it in the light thing though, you feel me? Like to while and pulled that out, put it up there and then stuck the light back in there. So he must have slick side. It wasn't nothing but like I won't say it was a living room in the, I almost think it had a bedroom. I think it was just a front room in the kitchen. I think it was like my mom's old house, like a house that my mom had. I think it was like a living room in the kitchen and a bathroom. You know what I'm saying? I don't really remember, but I know it had two ways in, but the house was so small where you basically stepping out when you go out the front or you go out the back, you really stepping out the front because you're going to be stuck in the yard right there. So whoever on the front gonna still see you right here stuck in the yard if you go out the side door. Efficiency, yeah, you know what I'm saying? So by that bit being so small, he probably know why I'm stashing that, you know what I'm saying? Because there ain't too many places I could put my shit. You know what I'm saying? So I had like that night, like I think that the same night we tended the car up and shit, nigga had left. Like, we was riding around, we didn't roll around clubs, you know what I'm saying? Nigga moving and shit. So I leave my shit in there. Man, why when we come back, man, I had like 35 years up in there. Man, when we come back, I don't got nothing in there. Like, dude done had a whole gangster party, you heard me? Like, he had a whole nother Yanella smoker with him. You did? He done had her in there tricking with her and shit, you know what I'm saying? Probably she smoking him under the stove, like, you know what I'm saying? Just because I knew her, you know what I'm saying? And I already know what type of time she be on, so I already know she was just juicing him up, you feel what I'm saying? She done got him to smoke everything, you feel what I'm saying? He ain't think once about me, you feel what I'm saying? You ain't leave me 5 years to get back right off of 10 of them. You could have smoked 25 of them, but then left me 10, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, man, this nigga really rawed me out. So bam, we get in the house, you know what I'm saying? I go for my shit and ain't there. So, nigga, I'm like, damn, son, you feel what I'm saying? So I see girl in there, you feel what I'm saying? So I'm already knowing. She like, no, I ain't do nothing. I ain't do nothing. He called me in here. You did. He called me in here. He already, you know what I'm saying? He already had it because she already know what type of time a nigga about to get on. You feel what I'm saying? And she wasn't trying to feel none of that. So she letting the nigga know he called me in here and told me he wanted to yag with me, you know what I'm saying? And he was going to yag with me, you feel me? So, you know what I'm saying? That's what it was. So, bam. Nigga then ran her out the house. You feel what I'm saying? Like, go ahead. You feel me? Now, like, the house had bars on it. Bars on the little side door, bars on the front door. You feel me? Nigga then put her out. Man, why my partner long let that bitch shitty, dog? This nigga so stupid, son. Man, why this nigga then grab dude? Bitch, you done smoked all the ass? Bah, bah, bah. I'm talking about he bitch smacking that boy. Bah, bah, bah. I'm talking about he just steady batting that boy up. Bah, bah, bah. Choking that boy, look, got that boy on the bed, you heard me? Look, bitch, what a yad, what a yad, look, just steady batting that boy up, you dig? So dude in that bitch crying, you dig? I'm like, man, shitty man, let the stupid ass nigga up, you heard me? So he get up, I'm like, man, why you smoked all my shit, son? But I'm like, I'm laughing from shitty slapping a man up like that, and I'm laughing because I know this nigga, he really retarded, like, God forgive me, you know what I'm saying? Please forgive me, you dig, but, you know what I'm saying? no pun intended, you feel me? He not all the way there already, and he's smoking and shit, so he really not all the way there. And he's stupid loaded right now. You know what I'm saying? He not understanding no English. He not understanding nothing that is coming out your mouth right now. Well, he in a whole different world. You feel what I'm saying? This nigga in La La Land right now. He seeing space cadets and everything. You feel what I'm saying? So bam, I'm like, man, why you smoked all my shit? He can't even talk it there. His mouth shaking and shit. So he slapped the man again. Bam, bam. Bitch, you laughing? I'm like, son, the man ain't laughing, son. The man mouth stuck, whoa, his shit twitching. He cannot laugh, whoa, his shit is stuck, whoa. He gritting his teeth and shit, so it looked like he laughing shit instead of slapping the man. I'm like, man, this man tripping, bro. I'm trying to get the man to talk, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? He ain't letting the man get nothing out. He just batting the man up. Man, this man here a clown, bro. Long live that bitch, man. So, bam. He done slapped the man like 30 times. Slapped the man up, you dead. I'm like, man, come on, bro. Like, let's go, you heard me? So, bam, now we done dipped out the house. And like I said, they had balls on the front, balls on the back, balls on the, you know, it's a little efficiency. So he can't get out. It's like a little jail. What up, brother? Man, why a nigga done locked that boy in that bitch and left that boy in the house? Took his keys, you heard me? Man, nigga had that boy stuck in that bitch for like 7 days. You hear me? Talking about that boy was in that bitch doing, he was detoxing, you hear me? Nigga roaring that boy out. Nigga just go by the door, you hear me? He standing in the door right there. Come on, man, let a nigga out, man. Let a nigga out, man. But I think the bitch put a hit out on his brother-in-law car. Because his brother-in-law dirt ass called the police and sent the police around there for that car. Talking about nigga stole his car, you hear me? Because he still had the title, so he went with the move on us too. And his brother-in-law hadn't smoked all my ass, you hear me? So really should have gave him a double ass whooping, you hear me? But I felt sorry for the nigga on the slick because I know he wasn't all the way there, you know what I'm saying? If he was, he would have really got it. You know what I'm saying? But nigga had that boy in jail for like a week. You feel me? Locked in his own shit like Pablo Escobar. You hear me? Roaring that boy out. You can't smoke nothing. I don't even know if that boy even had nothing to eat in that bitch for them 7 days. That boy was in that bitch hurting. You hear me? 7 days. Like the Ring, bitch. You about to be in here for 7 days. Real talk. Slum 1200 GGI Mob shit, man. Y'all hit that notification bell. Hit that like button. Hit that subscribe button. Get in that comment section too. You know what I'm saying? I'll be right back with another little F for y'all. Y'all stay plugged.
Put a loaf of bread on your head like I was baby now. Niggas say they pull up and spray, wasn't no saving now. Shit, I'm out here trapping, no capping, trying to feed my baby now. Yeah, I keep the 50, you dig your grave, I'ma lay you in. I ain't with the back and forth beefing all on the internet. I'ma catch you lacking in traffic, nigga, and leave you there. Shit, I know some niggas will cut you, split you from ear to ear. Cut to the gristle, my nigga, rest in peace, so